Hi friends, it's Julia. It is time for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life series number 11, day 4. Oh my gosh, this is already flying by. So today I'm starting off with a sketch, obviously, that Christy has posted on her blog, or sorry, her Facebook group. And it is one that is by Janet Fritz. And it is a 3-photo sketch. And the photos look like that they are in horizontal position. I'm doing mine a little bit differently. I have 2 photos. I'm going to cut them down to probably 3 by 4 in a vertical position. So that means that I'm going to have to finagle somehow. And I've pulled out a lot of different papers, scraps of papers that I had previously used, and a couple of papers that I haven't used, to see what I can come up with. So here are my 2 photos, and here's the whole conglomeration of papers that I have. I had previously pulled this paper in to use as embellishment. I fussy cut a ton of lemons from there and used every single one of them. I don't have any of those fussy cut lemons left over. I may fussy cut some more. We'll see as I go along. I pulled in these watercolor papers. I don't know just yet how I'm going to use them or if I'm going to use them, but the colors were bright and bold, and that's what this layout calls for. I have a couple of scraps here. This was a stripe paper, and then this one, was that Pink Fresh? I think it was. I think this was Pink Fresh. This was Pink Fresh. This is Felicity Jane. This is Felicity Jane. And so is this, and then the lemon paper is Felicity Jane. So this is everything that I have pulled in. The sketch, I'll show you here in just a second, has kind of like a wonky sideways, like triangle, upside down triangle piece along one corner, and then another small piece up at the top, and then some scrap paper over to the side, and 3 definitive embellishment clusters. So, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I really don't. We'll see. I went through and I pulled a lot of stuff by 3s. So I pulled out 3 little die cuts with phrases on them. I pulled out 3 of the little Polaroid frames with hearts. I pulled out 3 of the larger Polaroid frames. Each one has a word or phrase on them. I pulled out this washi tape, but I also pulled in these washi tape strips because I'm debating on using this lighter pink color here, or maybe the hearts, or maybe the diagonal stripes. I want to try and use something from there. I pulled in this set of thickers again because it has brother and sister here, and siblings, and I thought I could use those. I pulled in some sequins. I pulled in labels. I have 3 different colors here. I have light blue, yellow, and that dark pink. I have labels from Freckled Fawn. Here. I have these stickers, and I think these are from Jot, maybe. I picked them up at the Dollar Tree a long time ago. And then I have these chipboard stickers, chipboard flare and chipboard stickers from Pink Fresh, and I'm going to try and use something from those. And then I pulled in this tray of embellishments. There's all sorts. There's ones that I have stamped or fussy cut or punched out. There's ephemera from Pink Fresh. There is more ephemera from Pink Fresh. These are bits and things that I purchased from Freckled Fawn, different embellishment sticker type things. These are all on vellum, or they're almost like washi tape stickers. So I have all of this to play with, plus I have a ton more stuff around me. So this is where I'm going to start. Yeah, I'm going to show you a close-up of the sketch, and then I'll be back to show you what I have created in just a second. I'll be right back. Okay friends, I am done with layout number 4. Now let me show you what I did not use. Basically everything on the tray. I did not use the washi tape. I just didn't feel like it was the right, it just didn't work. So I have these photo frames, Polaroid frames. I have a couple of sets of label stickers. These are both Freckled Fawn. I didn't use either of those. These washi strips, and I tried multiple ones. They were just too sheer for what I needed. So those go back into my stash. And then, like I said, everything on the tray, I tried multiple things from here. Didn't find anything that quite worked for the way that I wanted it to. As for paper, I think you can see, I used, this was a full sheet of paper that I cut a portion of to punch circles from. Scraps here. This was a scrap of paper that I punched more circles from. This was the watercolor paper that I actually cut down. This was a scrap of paper that I cut down. These are offcuts from those papers. And then this was a piece of paper that I cut down. I had used a portion for some embellishments, and I have that left. As far as other embellishments go, I did use the labels from these 3 sheets of Felicity Jane. I did use the sequins. Anytime I can get some more of those used, I'm going to jump on that. Here is the washi tape that I did use. Let me see if I can pull that out a little bit so you can tell what it is. There we go. Not that you can see the whole design the way that I used it, but I think you get a sense of geometric shape anyway. I used both of the cardstock stickers here. I used one flare and then I think a couple of those. I used this alphabet. I have 3 sets of that, so I have to be very cautious. I was able to use some more from this page. I probably should have put the year on the page with those as well, but I didn't. And then these chipboard stickers, I used 2, and then this set of stickers, I had some phrases down here that I used. And here is the layout that I created. As you can see, it's a fairly busy layout with multiple patterns, but it's fun, it's playful. It makes me think of the photos that I have chosen to put with it. They are fun. It's my niece and nephew and my grandniece, if you will. This is my niece's daughter here, but this is my niece and my nephew here. She's giving him a piggyback ride. These are grown folks. I mean, they're 30 years old and over 30 years old, and they do this kind of silly stuff. But you can see I used the different papers here and here, and then that's the background. There's that scrap of paper there, and then there's the washi right there on the edge all the way down. This cluster, and I put some sequins here. There's that piece of chipboard, and then there's the blue tag that I put down, and then the yellow tag here with another piece of chipboard. I used sequins along there. There's one of the pieces that I pulled in that had a phrase. There's a piece of chipboard there. That piece is a phrase. And down on this one, here's that label sticker here. There's the sticker there, chipboard, and then the phrase, and more sequins there. And then you can see back behind here, I used the yellow green and then the pink papers to go back behind both of those. I started to go behind them with the yellow and bordered the whole little cluster there, and then I opted not to. But I think that would be really, really cute if I did that. The door's still open, y'all. I could still change my mind and do it. Anywho, title says Good Times. I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. I wasn't super keen on the original layout, but you know, I made it work for me. And that's what I encourage you guys to do, is find something about the layout and run with it, whatever that might be. Like this piece over here that really interested me, and I really wanted to follow along with doing that process along here. Doing the Wapsidaskal paper up here, although I didn't get it quite wonky enough. And then doing this where it's a little bit shorter down here than it is up here. That was fun. Anyway, I will have some close-ups of the layout at the end of the video if you're interested. Stick around for that. If you like what you're seeing, I encourage you, give me a thumbs up. You don't have to, but it's much appreciated when you do. Anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.